Making Stitches here on YouTube, and I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you everyone for following me and watching my videos. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer, and welcome if you're a new viewer. I apologize if you can hear my children. They're in bed. They should be sleeping. They are not. But hopefully they'll be all right. As you can see, I've got a little bit of a new setup. I got like a new stand to do videos in, and it's got like a ring light, which means that I can film down here. However, I need to be careful about how I tilt my head, because otherwise I get a lovely glare on there. Apologies, that devolved quickly. A little bit of "Mummy, I need some more milk," and "Mummy, I need another book," etc., etc. But hopefully they're settled now. So, what's in my notes? I've started putting in timestamps in my videos, so hopefully, you know, if people don't want to listen to the boring bits and just are here for the cross stitch, that's fine. So I've put those in. So I do apologize, because it has been about 3 months since I filmed a video. It's just been a bit mental. August in particular was quite bad. Yeah, my mum came to visit. Everybody got sick, including me, and I was still on the tail end of having a stomach bug when we went to the Netherlands. We got on a ferry. Thankfully we had booked like a cabin room for the ferry trip, so I just went straight in there and could just lay down and chill. But yeah, we had a really nice trip to the Netherlands. Kids had fun, although I'm not sure if they enjoyed the ferry trip more than everything else, but yeah, we had a really nice time. I didn't get loads of stitching done. I'll get into that in a little bit, but I did spend a fair bit of time playing Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. That was really good. But yeah, that August was just, yeah. And then I tried to film maybe 2 weeks ago, and then I got about 15 minutes in and I realized I'd filmed everything with my camera the wrong way around. And I kind of gave up in disgust, and finally getting around to actually filming again. So that having said, let's start with July. So in July, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes because so much stuff that's happened. In July, I had previously talked about that I was doing a like a finish challenge in one of my Facebook groups, and I did get 3 projects finished. The big one was I finished my son's name, which I've shown not the whole thing before, but I've shown like the bits where his initials are. So I'll put where it was before. So this is what I'd done at where I was at the start of July, I think. And then here's the end, so you can just see the initials there. So I'm really pleased with it. He's really happy with it, which is the main thing. Yeah, really happy to have that done. Which does mean that I need to start doing one for my daughter. She keeps asking me when I'm doing her name. And I haven't fully got a pattern. I've got like her actual name, but then I wanted to add in some like rabbits and stuff because she loves rabbits. Like she has a little stuffy that goes everywhere with her that she just calls Bunny, which I've asked her, does Bunny have a name? No, just Bunny. She's just Bunny. But I've got this pattern off of Etsy that I'm going to try and sort of wedge into around her letter, sort of in a similar style to what my son's was. But yeah, that's where we are with that. And then the other 2 that I finished were from the Brooks Books Advent animals. So I had done Katie Kitty. I don't think I had finished her fully. She was very close, but I'll put where I was, excuse me, at the start of July. And then this is where she's at now. So she's all done. I mean, like stitching thing. Now I have to actually turn this into like an ornament. I'm planning on doing, I've seen on Instagram, I might just stick in a picture here of like the kind of thing I've seen where they're like little cushions that you can kind of hang up. So I'd like to do that. And then the other one I finished was Mary Mouse. So this is where she was at last time. You guys saw her, and here she is now. I love her. Ooh, bit of fluff on there. Sorry, there we go. So I love her little tutu, it's very cute. But yeah, she's done as well. And then I did also get a little bit of work done on Cassie Cow, I think she's called. And she's there. So yeah, we got that done, which was good. And then, so August, as I am planning to put in the title, August was the month of the frog. I did so much frogging. It was so frustrating. So first of all, I made the decision to frog part of Midna. Excuse me. So basically I'd seen on the Make It Pink group, people talk about that they do the skin 1/1 rather than 2/2, because I've been doing this 2/2. And the sleeve, I'll put a picture of where she was before, and like the arm and the sleeve, it's very kind of bitty. There's lots of like quarter stitches and stuff like that, and I really wasn't happy with it. So I decided I'm going to frog it, the arm and the sleeve, and redo it 1/1. So it's all gone, sadly. But hopefully I will get some time to work on her and get that back in. Apologies. My son started shouting about needing to go to the toilet, and I'm sure no one wants to listen to that. So where was I? Yes, the bane of my life over August. So disclaimer, if you're in my D&D group, go away. This is not for you, not yet. So I'm doing a set of dragon patterns from Kits by SA Stitch. This is the final look, except I'm making things difficult for myself and doing them each in each person's favorite color, and also on Black Ada, which why wouldn't I just make it more difficult for myself? But yeah, so the plan is to stitch the dragon patterns, and then I found a tutorial online of how to make them into like a dice tray, which obviously Dungeons and Dragons, you throw a lot of dice, so it's good to have a dice tray. The first one I did was the green dragon, and I can't remember if I'd gotten, I think I was quite far through it the last time you saw it. I'll stick a picture of where it was last time. But I'd gotten to doing the backstitch, and there's quite a lot of backstitch in this, and like varying amounts of thread in the backstitch and different colors and stuff like that. And a lot of it is supposed to be in black, which being on Black Ada is a problem, because like the outlines weren't showing and stuff like that. So I frogged all of the black backstitch that I'd done, and then was kind of umming and ahhing over what to do instead. So I decided to try like a dark green, and that's where I ended with that. And it's not really working. You can't really see bits. Like some of it's better, like this bit's better, because you can see where the bits that are sticking out onto the Ada a bit more, but then some of it just gets lost in there. And I wasn't happy, and quite honestly, this will probably end up as a UFO, which will be explained in a moment, because I kind of gave up in disgust on that one and decided to start with the orange one. So I started in orange. I think I got, how far did I get through? Like several hundred stitches, which, I mean, this is only like 1,200 stitches. It's not that big. But I think I was a good like third of the way through when I wasn't happy with it. There was too much like black showing through the Ada. So I decided to frog all of it and start over again and do it 3/2 because it's on 14 count Ada. So I thought maybe because it's quite a high or low count, I would see how that would work. So I've worked on that. We've gotten quite far, and the next step, I decided instead of doing the outlines, the back stitch in black, I would do it in 413. I think it's 413, and I'm much happier with that. So here we go. I'm much happier with that. The outlines are much more clear. You can see the bits kind of like here where there's bits sticking out. That's supposed to be in black, but it was just disappearing into the black Ada. So I'm quite far through this, and I think I've finally reached a point where I'm happy with it, which is good, because it was giving me heart palpitations. And you can see, so I have a little Ort plastic box thing, and you can literally see the layers of frogging. So that's all the orange bits I did. Those are the black back stitch from the green, and then you can see there's just a little bit of midna there. Ooh! Clumsy. It's kind of it looks more, it's kind of like that. You can see like a little layer there. That's my little Ort jar that I collect, and then at the end of every year I do like I put them in like a little bauble, so it can be like the stitches of 2023. I only started doing this last year, so I only have one yet, but may it long continue. So yeah, that is, I think, all of the stitching I have done, which I feel like is not a lot. It's not a lot of stitching. Well, I did a fair bit in July, with all the finishes, especially my son's. I think I was only about 60% done with that at the start of July. But then, yeah, August and September have just been terrible for stitching. But yes, so what else do I have to talk about? Let's do some haul. So I signed up for, I think I mentioned this last time, I signed up for the Plants and Petrichor sale. So I will put up a picture of where we're at now with the releases. I haven't started it. I've been too busy with trying to sort out these flipping dragons, trying to sort them out. Because I'm meeting up with my D&D group in early January, and there's 5 of us, including me, which I was planning on doing one for myself. That may have to wait. I'm just going to do the 4 for the other people. And it's getting a bit, I'm getting slightly stressed that I'm not going to get them done in time. So yeah, that's been my like focus. So yeah, I signed up for the Plants and Petrichor sale, and I bought the fabric, the like, I forget her name now. I'll put it up here. The like official fabric, I've got that. And I've got all the threads for it, so I can start as soon as I want to. I haven't had time. So I've talked about my daughter's name and the rabbits. Oh yes. So, Mum, if you're watching this, I don't think you are, but if you are, go away. So yes, as I said, my mum was here in August, and I was talking to her and saying I wanted to do some cross stitch for her, and if there's anything that she would like, and she's very particular about things, and so I was looking through things for what pattern she would like, and she doesn't know exactly the pattern I've picked because I was looking through several options and I found like a few that she liked, and I've picked one, and I may do the others at some point, but I may lose my mind doing this because she's very into like black and white sleek decor, so she has asked me to do, well, requested this, the Basilica pattern from Stitching Jules Designs. I mean, it's gorgeous, but it's literally all black. Like, you don't stitch the white bits. It's kind of like a pointillism kind of pattern. Like, you can see it a bit more there. Sorry, I'm trying to not get the ring light glare on there. So you can kind of see the pointillism style on it, which I think it will look like stunning sort of when you step back from it. But yeah. So I've got that pattern now. I don't know when I'm going to start it. I will start it at some point. God, I'm trying to not to get the glare on my glasses. Right, next haul. I love the Assassin's Creed video games, and I've always wanted to get an Assassin's Creed cross stitch, and I can never find any of them. It just doesn't seem to exist. I don't know if it's to do with like copyright stuff and people getting stopped from doing it, but I did finally find one. It's my first Tilton Crafts pattern. It looks really good, and it is, you know what, I think I'm just gonna stick the picture up here. It looks so good. It's so cool. So I'm very excited to do that one as well. Again, I don't know when. It's just gonna go in my stash, but I love it. I love it very much. Very cool. And then one more haul thing. When we were in the Netherlands, I found a little craft shop, and I bought my first yarn cake, and it's just like that. I don't know how to pronounce that. Shipjes? I'm not sure, but it's really pretty. I love the like gradient on it. It is fingering weight. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I've been wanting to get into like crochet, and I don't really know how to do crochet. I know how to do knitting, not very well, but I did learn how to knit when I was younger. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it was pretty, so I couldn't resist. So yes, that's about all my haul. Flosstubers, other Flosstubers. Which ones do I always watch? First of all, Crafty Gaming Jamie. I always watch her. She's had some really fun videos come out recently. She's been talking about whipping down. She's trying to reduce the number of whips she has because she has a lot of them. I mean, same. And yeah. And she's also a bad influence on me because whenever she comes out with a new pattern that she's got, I'm like, yeah, that's going on my wish list. For example, she's turned me on to Ivy Dollamore. Ivy Dollamore does really cool, pretty artwork. She's not a cross stitcher, but it's been licensed by Unconventional Cross Stitch, at least for this one. And I know that there's some other, I know that she's on some other pages. I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but it's this one, the Rose Library from Unconventional Cross Stitch. It is so pretty, so pretty. I love the colors in this, and so like whimsigoth, kind of feminine. Yeah, I love it. So yeah, that's gone onto my wish list. She also has this one, Herbalist Helper. I think this one's also on Unconventional Cross Stitch. They're just so pretty, and this kind of like ultra feminine but still kind of alternative kind of look. Yeah, I love it. Very cool. I do want. And then what else do I have? So I bought several patterns from Pink Lily Patterns because they were having a sale. So the ones I got are this one, Dining Outside, very pretty, and just kind of like gives me like calm, chill evening vibes. And this one, it's like Sakura garden kind of thing, very pretty. And then this one, Green Library. And Garden at Night. Trying to angle this. Again, it's so pretty. I just love the like blue with the like hanging lights and everything. It's very, it makes me feel very like calm and everything. So yes, I think that's everything. The only thing I was thinking of bringing up is, well, two things actually. Firstly, I've seen, oh, hang on, oh God, I totally forgot to continue talking about Flosstubers. So yeah, Crafty Gaming Jamie, and then Books and Stitches. She's lovely as well. I always look forward to watching her videos, and she started a new sort of format for filming, and I think Crafty Game Jamie does similarly, and it's actually something that I'm thinking about doing if people are interested in it, which is rather than filming one long video, you know, once a month or something, is filming more regularly through the week. So like I think they do it maybe not every night or every day, but like when you get to a stopping point and just sort of regularly show what you've been doing. And I'm thinking about doing that because it might actually make me film a bit more regularly than every 3 months. But yeah, if people are interested in that, then let me know and I will think about it. And then the last Flosstuber I was going to talk about is Maria the Green Stitcher. I love watching her videos. She has such cool ideas, such cool patterns, and she has some really, really pretty like kits and stuff. Some of them that are like out of print, and it's been sending me down a rabbit hole of like looking for where to find them because they're really cute. For example, like this one, which is like this Christmas ornament type things that they're a bit difficult to find, but I think I found a few places, but we'll see. But yeah, she's lovely. So yeah, go check all of those out. I will link them down below. And then the last thing I was going to talk about is, would anyone be interested in if I did like a stitch with me? I've been thinking about doing that, especially now that I've got a better setup. I've now got my phone on a little arm thing that holds it up much better, and I can actually angle it to film a lot better while I'm stitching. So I could do a stitch with me. If people are interested, let me know what you guys think, and I will see what I can do. So I think that's it. Thank you very much, everyone. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Yes, and I will see about doing that new format, and I'll try and upload things much more often. I do also upload onto TikTok just little sort of stitched with me's. So if you're interested in seeing me a bit more often, I am on TikTok. Some of my videos are following this like teamwork trend thing, because I'm trying to follow the teamwork trend, because it's a trend where people basically watch each other's videos to help them like pay off their debts. And I have a horrendous pile of student loans which have really bad interest rates, and it's just depressing to think about. So I'm trying to join in on that to try and pay off my student loan debts. So if anyone wants to come and watch those and help me out, that would be much appreciated. But no pressure, obviously, you know, just watch what you want to watch, guys. So yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for liking and commenting and sharing and doing all those social media things. And I will see you hopefully very soon. Bye.